Listen, I know exactly why you're here. You've been mining Pi for months, maybe years, and you're wondering if this thing is ever going to be worth anything. Your friends have stopped asking about it, the excitement has faded, and you're questioning whether you should keep tapping that button every day. Well, stay with me for the next few minutes because I'm about to share the real situation with Pi Network right now, the critical milestones we need to watch, and what this actually means for your future. By the end of this video, you'll know exactly where the Pi stands and what you need to do next. And hey, if you want daily updates and exclusive insights that I don't share anywhere else, make sure you follow my Telegram and Facebook pages. The links are right there in the description below. Here's what most people don't understand about Pi Network, This isn't just another crypto project trying to make a few people rich. The founders, Dr. Nicholas Kokkalis and Dr. Chengdiao Fan, both Stanford PhDs, looked at Bitcoin and Ethereum and asked a simple question. Why should only tech experts and wealthy investors access cryptocurrency? They built a Pi to change that equation completely. While Bitcoin requires massive computing power and electricity that most of us could never afford, Pi uses the Stellar Consensus Protocol, a web of trust system where your daily tap and security circles prove you're a real human contributing to network security. Your phone isn't doing heavy computation, it's simply your identity in the network while servers handle the actual work. This means anyone with a smartphone can participate without draining their battery or paying electricity bills, Now, let's talk about what really matters, the 3 critical milestones that will determine whether Pi becomes valuable or fades away, The first and most important is the full open mainnet launch. Right now, Pi operates in an enclosed environment, which means it's cut off from external exchanges and other blockchains. When that firewall comes down and Pi becomes a fully public blockchain, everything changes. Suddenly, exchanges can list it, a real market price emerges, and all those Pi you've been accumulating can potentially be traded. The second milestone is mass KYC verification. Millions of pioneers need to successfully complete identity verification for the network to prove it's real humans, not bots or fake accounts. This is happening now, but it needs to reach critical mass. The third milestone is a thriving ecosystem of real applications. We need to see live apps with actual utility and real people using them, not just test versions or concepts. Watch for official announcements from the core team about these milestones, not rumors or hype from random social media accounts, Let me share a powerful vision of what Pi could actually do in the real world, Imagine a farmer in a rural village in Southeast Asia with limited access to markets. Traditionally, she has to sell her produce to middlemen who take huge cuts, leaving her with minimal profit. But with Pi, she downloads the app, starts her daily mining sessions, and accumulates Pi over time. A local marketplace app built on Pi lets her list her produce directly. A customer nearby orders and pays instantly in Pi, with almost no fees. She receives payment immediately, no bank account needed, no waiting days for transfers, no big cuts to middlemen. This direct connection empowers her economically and opens up entirely new markets. Or think about a freelance designer in Europe working with international clients. Traditional payment methods charge significant fees and take days to process. With Pi, payment could be almost instant with tiny fees. She can then spend that Pi on hosting services, digital tools, or even at a local cafe that accepts Pi. A circular economy emerges where people earn and spend within the ecosystem. This is the dream, Pi becoming native currency for a user-owned digital world where everyday people control their financial futures. But here's where I need to be completely honest with you because this journey comes with serious risks and uncertainties. Despite millions of users tapping daily, Pi has no confirmed open market value today. The currency you've accumulated cannot be traded on external exchanges yet. The open mainnet could face further delays, and when it finally launches, there's a real possibility that Pi's price could be near zero. This is not guaranteed success. It's a speculative experiment. Beyond price uncertainty, you need to watch out for scams everywhere. Fake exchanges claiming to sell Pi, phishing websites trying to steal your credentials, malicious apps pretending to be official Pi services. The core team issues warnings constantly because scammers prey on pioneers' hopes. Never give anyone your passphrase, never send Pi to unknown addresses, and only use official Pi network channels. Regulatory challenges are also massive. The team needs to navigate KYC requirements, anti-money laundering laws, and taxation rules across hundreds of jurisdictions. Development and key decisions still rest with the core team, and true decentralization requires a careful transition. If they fail to hand off control responsibly to the community, it undermines the entire foundation of what Pi claims to be, So, what should you actually do right now as a pioneer, First, stay informed through official sources only, follow the Pi Network app announcements, check the official website, and ignore random YouTube videos or Telegram groups making wild price predictions. Second, complete your KYC verification as soon as you're eligible. This is critical for your Pi to migrate to the mainnet and become usable. Third, strengthen your security. Build a solid security circle with people you trust, and never share your passphrase with anyone under any circumstances. Fourth, explore the Pi ecosystem apps that are already live. Test them out, provide feedback, and help build the community. This isn't passive, it's about active participation. Fifth, and this is crucial, keep your expectations realistic. Treat Pi as highly speculative with a potential value of 0. Never invest money you can't afford to lose, and don't make life decisions based on assumed future Pi value. If Pi succeeds, it will be amazing, but if it doesn't, you need to be financially secure regardless, The reality is that Pi Network represents one of the largest social financial experiments in history, Millions of people across the globe tapping a button on their phones, building security circles, and dreaming of a more inclusive financial system. The vision is inspiring, creating cryptocurrency that anyone can access regardless of wealth or technical knowledge, building a global marketplace where small transactions make sense, and empowering the unbanked to participate in the digital economy. But vision alone doesn't guarantee success. We're still in the enclosed mainnet phase, waiting for those critical milestones. The coming months will reveal whether Pi can deliver on its promises, or whether it remains an interesting experiment that never reached its potential. Either way, this journey has connected millions of people globally around a shared idea, and that itself has value, If you found this video helpful and you want to stay ahead of every development in Pi Network, smash that like button right now. Drop a comment below telling me how long you've been mining Pi and what you're most excited or concerned about. And don't forget to subscribe and hit that notification bell so you never miss an update. Remember, follow my Telegram and Facebook pages for daily insights and discussions with other pioneers. Those links are in the description. The Pi Network story is far from over, and whether it succeeds or fails, we're all part of something unique. Keep tapping, stay informed, protect your security, and let's see where this journey takes us. I'll see you in the next video, pioneer,